Hi, I'm Dustin. This is the Business Books Reviews blog. Today, I wanted to share a book that I feel has brought a lot of value to my life called Go Give or Sell More. It's short, 160 something pages. As you can see, there's not that much on a page. Chapters are generally 2 to 5 pages long. So it's a lot like reading a child's novel. So it's not a difficult read. I've actually reread it in just very quickly. And I originally bought this book a few years ago when I was kind of career changing. Um, there were lots of sales jobs, openings, um, but the idea of sales is applicable to everybody. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to sell your business. If you're a company and you're a recruiter, you're selling the job or the role. If you are a candidate, you have to sell yourself. So sales is extremely important. Um, Obviously, the idea of sales is to uh, present or allow others to get to know your product or whatever it is you're selling in this case, and hoping for a recompense. Generally payment of some sort. Um, a lot of us, I think, are turned off by being inauthentic or trying to force things on others or convince them to do something they don't want to do. And what I love about this book is that it approaches and says that's the wrong approach, that actually that can turn people off. And that the best way to sell something is to create value. And sometimes you may use the product itself to create that value, but sometimes you won't. But when other people see that you care and try and improve their lives and help them sincerely, then they'll be open to your message. And even then, they may not need or want your product or what you are offering at that time. But they may know somebody who does. But the main message, I think, in the book is that you will always receive more than you need when you're seeking to give, more than you're seeking to receive. Um, that's why it's called The Go-Giver. The book's actually a follow-up to a fable of a book called The Go-Giver. That's a fable about this guy who needs to hit his quarterly goals, and he kind of runs into this mentor guy, and anyway, he learns all these lessons. This book is a follow-up and goes in depth on the principles and the laws that the book represents. Um, they're pretty called the 5 laws of stratospheric success: the law of value, law of compensation, law of influence, law of authenticity, and law of receptivity. Um, just to give you a taste, the law of value: your true worth is determined by how much more you give in value than you take in payment. The law of compensation: your income is determined by how many people you serve and how well you serve them. The law of influence: your influence is determined by how abundantly you place other people's interests first. The law of authenticity: the most valuable gift you have to offer is yourself. And the law of receptivity: the key to effective giving is to stay open to receiving. And then the chapters themselves have titles of particular points or principles, and backing up those laws and explaining them in depth. Um, I highly recommend this book to anybody. I feel like the principles um, provide value because they are true or real principles. And when you seek to be authentic, when you seek to give value and sincerely help other people, and to sincerely give with, expecting to receive in some moment in time, but not to necessarily make the sale in that moment or do something that's advantageous to you in the moment completely, you're 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 going to be blessed, like, and not in a light way. Like, you really will receive a lot of blessings or a lot of benefits from doing so. You kind of have the laws of the universe and all these religions that teach you, what goes out comes back, karma. Um, what you throw on the water comes back. It's kind of a universal long-term principle, and there's a reason, because just like you've seen a lot of movies, bad guy does lots of stuff and sometimes gets away with it, but eventually things catch up to you. Time really reveals truth and goodness and badness in the long run. And anyway, coming back to sales and business, I think this really helps in understanding principles of how giving, being open to receiving, allows good things to happen, and in the end actually really does allow you to sell more and live more prosperously, because you start by giving value, then you find how you can give that value to more people. That increases and determines your income. As you expand on that, if you start to put people first, you'll have influence on them because they know that you care about them and their needs. And if you're authentic, they'll believe you. And if you're receptive, things start to move both ways, and there's a lot of give and take. And the principles are true in a relationship. And I think they're true in all aspects of life. So please check out The Go-Giver. Rent it from the library. Buy it. It's pretty cheap. I'd lend you my copy if I know you. It's super highlighted. Like, this book was good enough. I'm highlighting it like crazy because I feel like there are just lots and lots of good things in here. So anyway, have a great day. Bye.